Action Park
Media.
I mean, that was probably 3-4 pages.
Yeah.
Across the street.
Yeah,
through
we're gonna have
traffic,
it.
one
You
take.
bang that out. You're gonna have an easy day for the rest of the day.
It's funny though to think the amount of things that we put into the show that were going on behind the scenes, and that we were able to play with that stuff is great. Because Adrian, you guys know. I mean, I tried for 8 years. I'm like, Adrian. Let's transform your body.
Go to the gym.
Yeah, let's.
I mean, in the off season,
let's
come
make
back
you like.
jacked.
Yo, I mean, come on. They offered Adrian the world, bro.
I offered to
They
pay
offered
for
him
his
to pay for
gym,
the trainer,
yeah.
the gym, all that stuff to just get a little pop.
You should
in
have
his
done it.
chest.
That's what I did. When you wanted me to be good at ping pong, I was like, buy me a table, Doug, and I'll get good at some lessons. And you bought it for me.
Yeah.
But you were, Dylan, you were kind of jacked anyway. But if Adrian would have been, I mean, it would have been different.
No, but it's like thinking about like
would have lost
Gyllenhaal.
lost a little bit of the comedy, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't know if Adrian was like all of a sudden some. Like,
We would have had to change things. We would have had to make it different. But Gyllenhaal.
can you imagine if Vince was a meathead?
Could you ever have imagined Gyllenhaal would have the body he had in what was it, Roadhouse?
Right.
I mean, like Adrian could have like just showed up for a season, and all of a sudden you're like, what the?
Like if he said, "Yo, I want to base this season." How about this?
He did a
He
cycle.
could have said, "We can base this whole season around my body."
Yeah. And
You
then
guys
I would
have
have
done it in a heartbeat.
totally. We would have made a movie that made him physical because
Right.
I've talked about this
wanted
before.
to do that, right?
Yeah, totally. Because one of the things that I talked about, and hopefully not last week because I don't remember, there was this story when we were trying to figure out this show. Mark, there was a guy named Josh Klein. You remember him, right?
Yes.
Who was the basis for Josh Weinstein. And Josh Klein was like a young up-and-coming agent, and he used to say to Wahlberg all the time, fire the real Ari and sign with me. And he was a real like aggressive go-getter, funny, just like Josh Weinstein is. And Wahlberg said, come to my house. I have a boxing ring. If you can last a round in the ring with me, I will fire Ari and I will sign with you.
You got to last.
Yeah.
By the way, I think it might have even been a minute.
It may have been a minute. And Wahlberg, I mean, the end result of
it was
the fight
something
is,
ridiculous. But he also showed
What
up.
did he
where,
do? Did he just destroy him?
I think he
right?
broke his rib on like one punch.
No. But look, again,
Were you there?
I was not there, but my understanding is that first of all, the kid Josh shows up in a UTA boxing shirt, right? Which is like his agency. And the bell rang and Mark like hit him with a body shot and ended it.
Yeah, I think he broke his
He
rib.
didn't punch him in the face. He hit him with a body shot.
Wow.
But I can tell you, that was one of the things when I finally, because
UTA boxing.
when we first talked about the show, Lev and I was like, I do not want to watch a bunch of followers follow a guy around and this and that.
So you decided to make Entourage.
No, but I'm
That's
saying
exactly what you made.
no, but what I'm saying is I had to find a way that it made sense to me, and then
Right.
I made it more family. But my point was, once I started getting into stories, and I'm like, that's so classic. The fact that it's real, it's an amazing story. And then when we were casting Adrian, who, let's just be crystal clear, I love Adrian and everything he did in this show, and it totally changed the show for the better when we went in a different direction than
100%.
It
was meant to be.
Yeah, type A male like Mark. But at the time, I was
You saying Adrian's not a type A male?
or a fighter, let's say.
No,
okay?
I get it.
So, but I was like,
Listen, Mark and his friends were scary at the
Yeah,
club.
yeah,
Yeah, they'll be up. Yeah.
I was waking up in the middle of the night going, I don't know what the show is, because I had just kept thinking about Mark.
You wanted to do the wimpy version, so you hired me, Grenier, and Dylan.
Well, just think
And
about
I
it.
don't think he
Dominic
hired me for that.
Lombardozzi
They had to
as
exclude
Turtle.
you.
Dylan,
Right.
we've talked about this, but Dylan can fit in with the tougher group
It's true.
or the weaker group.
By the way, it's true.
You know,
It
like,
really is. Unfortunately, it's true.
but you imagine Dom
He
and
can play-
Wahlberg as
Oh my
Vincent.
God.
He could
and-
play weak in a stronger world, you know.
But anyway, we never got to do that story, but I think it was great. But I think if like Adrian
Like
did
me
it,
and
Ed
Dom
Norton-
don't fit in like the same entourage, but you could somehow work it out with Dylan and right.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, like, if
I
we,
think when you do the reboot, what you do is you have Vince is doing a TV series like Mark did about his life story. They got to cast us, and we all have a say in the matter, and you do a tough version of the Entourage.
Great.
In the reboot, right, Doug? That sounds good.
It sounds
Let's just
excellent.
get it on
Sounds excellent.
Netflix first, for the love
Yeah,
of
maybe
God.
we'll go to Netflix.
I think, Kev, I think that would be like nothing crazy, but I think we would get something.
No, remember
Yeah,
Ed Norton in American History
I want a
X?
reboot, bro. I want a reboot.
I know. I
Ed
want
Norton in American History X. I mean, like,
all
Monies.
jacked up.
who would have
Yeah.
imagined that? I just the reboot. Okay, the only way I do a reboot, and not that anyone's offering a reboot,
If the
is
season
Adrian's
ended,
jacked.
by the way,
I'll put him on the juice.
Yo,
man.
if
I'll
one
get
of
him all
those
jacked up.
seasons ended like in a Vincent Chase movie where he like turns around and his body is just like ripped to shreds,
would've
would
been
be
sick.
awesome. Yeah.
Sick.
You tried to talk to me, he just wasn't like, no, I'm not.
Oh, I tried everything too. I tried to bribe. I
Oh,
tried
yeah,
to
I
like,
heard
you
it.
know, De Niro when he did that in Raging Bull, put on 75 pounds for the movie, changed his whole career. You know,
Right.
blah blah blah. There was no Adrian. You know, which to his credit, Adrian was just like, I am what I am, and
Yeah.
you're gonna live with it, and it was great. You know, and it worked.
Adrian, the best, he says, Connolly, look, I gave up on being one of the greats a long time ago.
But who would have imagined though in season 6 that Turtle would have a better body than the movie star?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Was
true
that,
that.
no, that was season 7.
He's the one who came back transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 7.
All right, let's keep
All right,
it
roll.
All right, sorry.
Vince's face on Russell Crowe's body, that's disturbing.
I'm actually feeling.
Earth Cafe.
But Vince, I wanted to talk to you about that script.
You heard what Ari said. We need a studio movie. We're gonna listen to it.
Was 9 Brave Souls a studio movie?
Maybe I should sign him.
Give you 3 out-of-work clients to work with. Sorry, Vin. I'm really just making fun of his other clients.
I actually think it's a good idea. Worst case, we'll have a nice management business to feed us.
Exactly.
Don't look now, but it's Justine Shipping.
Oh, that's why it's unlike a virgin. This is
Okay,
Leighton
guys.
Easton.
Is this season 2? What is happening?
No, this is the callback.
Feels like that, though.
So it's a
Leighton came
callback.
back?
Unlike a virgin. What are you talking about? This is the title of the episode.
I'm so confused because I was waiting for Jessica Alba to show
I know,
up
it felt
because
like
that's
the
what she
Jessica
said.
Alba moment,
I am
right?
so
This
confused
is unlike
right
a
now.
virgin.
It was the same table.
And audience, don't get mad at me that I'm confused. Connolly's the boss. This is what he
I'm
asked
not the
me to do.
boss.
He
We-
asked me
this
to
is the
come
next
in and watch
episode.
the episode. That's it. I'm just saying. I don't want them mad at me. I want
Well,
them mad at you.
they should be. Why would they be mad at me? Because you didn't watch the
Or
show.
they can praise you if they liked how this is.
Hold
done.
on.
That's all.
We're finishing the video today, having a wrap party.
I know what it was because unlike a virgin.
Yeah.
is the
Actually,
ep-
now
the
I know.
episode.
Leighton Meester does the duet.
Okay. I'll take
Right?
the dress.
I don't want to back myself into a corner. I don't want to commit to any. Kev, do you have any idea what's going on?
In this episode?
Yeah.
A little bit, but
Oh, Wahlberg.
What course are we at here?
watch this lefty swing. He likes to hit the long ball.
Oh yeah, Mark is gonna make sure. At every take, he's gonna make sure he got it right.
Yeah, he's definitely.
It's all good.
He's got a good swing here.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I didn't even know he was.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know he was a lefty.
Really?
Look at that
Played
powerful
golf.
swing. It's a good looking swing.
Yeah. I wonder
We
if
will
he's
not see
better now.
Piven swing.
Yeah,
though.
by
I'm
the
pretty
way,
sure we
talking
will
about
not.
training,
I
wanna
we
see- do we
tried
get to
our
see his
best.
swing?
We had Mickelson trying to give Jeremy some golf lessons.
He comes into my office today. He's got 4 scripts that he wants to do, none of which he can get. I don't know what to say to him.
You're always good at lying off the cuff.
What are you talking about? I never lied to you.
What about when you told me you liked the truth about Charlie?
What is the truth about Charlie?
Exactly. Hit the ball, please.
Look where we are now, baby.
Wow, now I'm
dialogue.
curious to see Piven's swing. Did
Wonder
he-
if anyone
does he-
knows what the truth about Charlie is. By the way,
Does he know how to?
It's a Mark movie.
Look at this.
Rusty cunt bucket.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Looked good.
Not terrible.
They
A
cut
little
around.
bent. His arms are a little bent
I
on
thought
the.
somebody.
Oh
whoa,
my
is
God.
This,
Lucas Haas.
and,
Wow.
and Giovanni Ribisi.
Lawrence hot dog, is there a problem?
Oh my goodness.
Eric Murphy. I'm a talent manager from Los Angeles.
So this is one of Connolly's best friends.
Yeah,
Will he be in
I
Lice?
totally forgot.
Can you get
I'd
Lucas
love
in
to
Lice?
put Lucas in lice.
No, Frank, LB, I love
I've
you.
never heard him say he'd love to put Dylan in Lice. It's so weird to me.
He
I'd
doesn't
love
say
to put
that.
Dylan in
He
lice.
doesn't say that. I didn't get an invite to the golf.
Oh,
course.
that's right. I like their. I like a script that they wrote. Right.
Talk to you guys about representation.